Okay, so the next step is really mapping out your vision. And really, this is one of the most important things I teach people directly is, but the basic essence of your vision is the who and what is being served and how. Like, if you can just sit behind your computer and make $1 billion trading crypto, it's one of the rare kind of pure asymmetric opportunities. But there's so many other things, and if that inspires you, that's great. But let's say you've got a different vision. It's like I have this vision of, there's this problem in the world I want to solve, or I want to bring a certain kind of quality of life to people. And for the most part, the people who are making their billions from scratch have a vision. And that vision is, again, the community, the type of people you're serving, and what their condition in life is now and what the condition will be in this future world that you're creating. And then a little bit about the methodology, like what is the kind of transaction, you could say, that is going to happen. Like, for example, as I've said a lot, chronic illness is a $7.5 trillion global industry. So that's a lot of people. There's like 400 million people in the world who have type 2 diabetes. That number is old. It could be more. And it's such an easily reversible illness just with diet therapy. And yet no one's really taking a systematic approach to peeling off a few $1 trillion of this market for themselves. I'm looking for people who want to do that. It's like, hey, you want to make a few billion? I'll be, over time on my website, I'm going to be posting various strategies that are all, any one of them could make you into a billionaire if you wanted. And, why did I want to have $1 billion? Because not to buy a yacht, but so that I could even give more to the things I care about. That was really it. But I didn't want to try to get rich doing something and then transfer into, philanthropy. To me, that's not the way to get these things done these days. I think I've done other videos on this. Maybe I'll do another one. But we're at the era now where we want to do good right now. We want to be building that economy now. We want to be building the economy. And maybe, for example, maybe you work for a charity or you donate to a charity. Like if you run a family office and you guys are donating $1 million to a charity, look at what that charity stands for. Let's work together and start building the companies that would fulfill the vision that the charity can only point to. So what's your vision? Who does it serve? How is it going to make their lives better? And then the next important part is what inspired you? Most people who move in this direction had some kind of a moment, an aha moment. It's like, wow, I see an opportunity. No one's seeing that. And there's a reason that I'm drawn to this. There's a reason I want to follow this vision. And when you talk about that inspiration, like when I realized that other people were getting rich from my, activism, suddenly I saw the whole world in a different light. And I decided I wanted to master finance so that I could make the most of it. So I mastered finance, but again, I failed a lot, but I haven't given up. It's been a while of effort to learn. But anyway, so back to that was my aha moment. It's like, wow, it's like this, my vision originally for being an activist was to change the economy. I mean, first I had my own business, that worked, but I didn't know how to scale it. Then I went into politics and that succeeded, but I didn't really know how to scale that. It was a big deal. The policies I helped influence affected a $2 billion a year budget. So that's a nice start, given that I wasn't already, wealthy or anything. And then I really set out to create a systematic approach to solving the big challenges in the world and turning it into a real economy instead of a kind of a maybe someday people will take care of forests thing. And okay, so that's my vision, but what's your vision and how did it happen? When was that moment that you decided you would really put your life energy into this. And when you share that with other people, it's very inspiring. So you've got the kind of what and how and who, and then that you mix in that inspiration. And then the next part is really, what are the next steps? What are you trying to pursue right now? And now you've got a real equation to go and start talking to people. And it's never been easier to find the kind of people who will support you at every stage of your journey. So, we start mapping out that strategic plan, how to get from here and the vision to, if necessary, quitting your day job if you're still stuck in a day job. And then from there, building the kind of resources you need step by step to bring more people on board, whether the staff or whatnot. So, that's really what your story is all about. And then creating a way to receive the funds. And now you've got this whole package. And the next step is all about really being a leader and getting out there and sharing your vision and finding people who want to support you. So that's, again, these are the early steps, but these are really important.